Hello, Renata here. Hey, hey, hey. Let me see if I can get in the way of this light. I am, of course, as you see, in another place. Hang on, I am. Yes. All right. Good job. Yay! It's showing up, so I should get my computer. And okay, I'm gonna get my computer and make sure you all can see me so people can be able to say, okay, I see her. I see. So like my thing says, "Hey Friday." It says also help support RFN Creations business. That's my business. That's mine. Yes, I'm the CEO. I'm the owner. I am the creator of this business. It is a God given um, gift that I am able to share with others. Now, that being said, I'm going to tell you how, and I think I've already said this, but I want to make sure that I keep introducing myself to you all so that you all can begin to know who I am. My name is Renata Nedab. I am the owner and CEO of RFN Creations. It is a custom made, hand painted business. What I do is I do custom made apparel, whether it is shirts, whether it's hoodies, whether it's bags like tote bags, overnight bags or things of that sort, whether it's hats, right now is hats like as in caps, and what else? Pants. Now I keep on seeing this image of me having shoes that I also have that are custom made and have the artistry, my own unique artistry on it. And what this is my attempt and my contribution to trying to. I apologize for the light, but if I turn the light off, it'll totally be dark, and then you won't be able to see me. Um, I wish that the light could be turned off a little bit, but let's see. Getting back to the. I hate when I get distracted. ADHD. So yeah, I have seen that I'm going to be doing shoes. I know I repeat myself. I'm repeating myself now because of the fact that I got totally thrown off and I don't have a script with me. But I want to be able to, like I was saying, to counteract. There you go. That's the word. Counteract the chaos and the discouragement and the falsities that are going around and the division that is going around today on social media, in reality, in every aspect that it's going the wrong way. I have been getting these notions to do this business since, I'll say, since COVID or since pandemic or whatever you want to safely call it. Whichever way you want to call it that won't get you canceled. Um, Even though it is what it is, it was what it was, and I I was scared and nervous to do what I was being shown to do by God. But now I have come to the conclusion, I'm like, God gave me all these gifts, all these talents to be able to do what I need to do. Um, so I'm doing them. I do like I said, the apparels. I do custom made. That means I do unique artistry paintings, whether it be a design or it can be whatever you want it to be. If you say, I want a character on my shirt or on my whatever it is, your bag. I don't have the bags here with me now. However, I do have some shirts. I have two. I think I have two shirts with me. One is like like a fitness kind of wear. I apologize because the light is about to really be bright and in your face. Please don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so I've got three shirts here. I've got three shirts. See, this is one. I know it's wrinkled. But it's one of my shirts. It's got my emblem, my logo on it. RFN Creations. Then I've got this one. This one is says fitness fun. You can see it better when I have it on, or yeah, when it's being worn. And it says inspire others. Yes, and I think I had another one. I don't know where it is. Shark. Ah, found it. Okay. And this is another one. It's got my emblem, my logo on it. I apologize. I have to learn how to. There you go. RFN Creations. RFN Creations. And it's got Artists Gonna Art. Artists Gonna Art. Now, although those are wrinkled, they're not ironed out. When I do my shirts for my customers and do the apparel for my customers, I make sure that those are ironed and that I also give a care card, which is telling what to do with the apparel, how to take care of it so that it can last long. Because of the fact that it is it's hand painted, but this paint is able to stay in the material. Therefore, you can still be able to wash it. You have to wash it on cold water, which is what I do. I wash mine on cold water or in cold water, and then I let it air dry. I do not put it into the dryer. That will bleed the paint out. So I've done that several times. My mom has also got a shirt, and my godchildren have shirts, and each of them have told me that they were able to wash their shirts out, and they were still able to wear them. They still look great. The thing is, I want to make sure that people have the best that they can get. Therefore, I have them give the input. What do you want on this shirt? What color? What size? All the above. I've got one customer that I'm currently getting ready to work with on their shirt, and I'm going to have to, go on ahead. They told me what color paints. They told me what they wanted on their shirt, front and back. So that's what you would have to tell me. That's all you would just say is I want, and we could be able to. You could DM me, comment, put it in the comment section, and be able to get whatever it is that you want custom made. Now, that being said, I have to move on. Why? Mainly because I was just nervous and I did not put that down into a script. Now, about my company. My company's objective is, as I said, to counteract the chaos and the disorder and division that has been put into the world today. on all levels and all sorts. The goal is to be able to please my customers by giving them the artistic encouragement and inspiration that they would like, so that it can make the world a better place, even for one customer or one family or one event. You'll be able to say we are totally in sync with each other, and we all have on the same kind of shirt, the same kind of whatever it is. As I told you, I'm going to be doing hoodies as well. So you might be like, you know what? I want to buy some hoodies that all say the same thing for, you never know, holidays or birthdays or some kind of family event. I had one customer that they had a graduation, and their family, they got like 10 or 12 of them that got some shirts, and they went to the graduation and the after party, and everybody in that family that was not getting a shirt or was not in that order was like, wait, where's mine? All of everybody was like, I love this. They came back, they were like, it was the hit of the time. It was a huge hit. So I want you all to be able to really enjoy the artistry. This is also for creative people. If you are very creative and you want some kind of creative, unique apparel, ooh, come to RFN Creations. I'm able to do abstract art, beautiful artistry with different colors, and just, different kinds of abstract ideas. So, that being said, please, this is a small business, and it's the start. It started actually 2022, but more so of 2023. In the beginning of the spring of 2023 is when it really got into action. So, like I said, it's black owned by a black woman, and it's a small business. I was told that August was Small Business Owners Month, so I am hoping that you all will chip in, support in, tune in, all the above, and help support a black owned small business. All right, so I look forward to that. Now, that being said, please bring that into the comments. Whatever kind of artistry you want on your apparel, whether you want, like I said, shirts, bags, hats, hoodies, what was the other one? Pants. So all of those are on the list. And guess what? Once I get more and more and more customers, oh, I can be able to expand, perhaps into shoes. And also on the side, I am doing, well, no, on the other side, because there's also the side of social media, doing YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can catch me on Facebook, RFN Creations. You can catch me on Facebook, RFN Creations. And I'm also doing Instagram. Renata Nedab is on Instagram. Actually, it's Renata F. Nedab, I think. Yeah, Renata F. Nedab. So I'm doing that on one side part, and this is my bread and butter. So please support this business. And on the other side of the business, I am doing painting. Wait, like canvas painting. Yeah, I'm doing that, like what you see in the art gallery where you see the big paintings and things of that sort. Yeah, I've got those canvases, the painting canvases. I've got the small ones like 8 by 11 or whatever it is. And I've got the bigger ones. I don't even remember the size of that. I have not used that one yet, but I've used the smaller one. I will tell you, I do not have the website yet up yet. However, my Facebook site has the updates, has customer pictures. It also has pictures of the apparel that I have done and that I am doing. I also, if you check on there, when you check on there, you'll be able to see little artistic therapy sessions. I know that Bob Ross, I know back in the day, he was actually before my day. They were doing reruns when I was a kid. But before my day, he would be on, like, I think it was like PBS, WETA, one of those stations, or both of those stations probably. And he would do paintings, the big, great, beautiful nature kind of paintings where you were like, oh my gosh, that looks like I could just go in the picture and just have a great day. I could just sit down and just like relax. And because of people like him, and I say people like him because he also had a a tutor, a inspirer, mentor. There you go, a mentor that helped to get him to where he was. And I don't remember the mentor's name, but the mentor also was doing the same kind of thing, where he would do paintings daily for the people to see on TV. And he would be talking and talking through the whole painting, or, through different parts, explaining whatever, I'm sorry, explaining whatever kind of brush strokes he was doing with what brush strokes he was doing with the paint brushes, and what colors he was using and things of that sort. So I do that as well. Why do I do that? Because those kind of times where they were doing those therapy sessions or they were doing those art sessions, we were really getting the chance to get to see that there is this thing that can be made called art. You can be a normal person or a normal seeming person dressed up in a normal outfit and just have your own artistic room, your own studio, and be able to do your own thing. That's what Bob Ross made you feel like. And I'm not the only one who he made feel that way. Like, if you get on here and you see this, just say yes. I also felt like he reached out, and I got something from it, because Bob Ross, he was that kind. He had a soft, gentle voice. He would just say, and these brushes, these strokes, just, you could see the water falling down the waterfall, and it's just going and going, and you'd be so into it. And I know that they were talking about how he was comparable to um, Mr. Rogers, as in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah. And I was like, yes, definitely. Both of them, I loved both of them. Like, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was just so, it had the land of imagination, or the imaginary land, and it had, I remember I would watch it, and I hated that it was only on, like, it felt like it took forever for it to come on. I don't know if it was just on Mondays and Wednesdays or what, but I remember that if it was, I don't think it was on every day. If it was, then I just remembered it differently. But then again, when you're a child, time goes different, and you're sitting there like, this is taking so long for, things to come on, and be able to do what I need it to do, or what I want it to do. So yeah, I remember Bob Ross, and I remember, or Bob Ross re, actually both of them kind of, I think at that point, were reruns. Bob Ross reruns, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood reruns. I remember I learned how they made crayons via Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and I learned how they made sleeping bags via Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And I was like, I could just see that. And it just made it so fun. I'm sure that they had other things that we were learning how to, seeing how things were made, but those were the two that I saw that I remember in my head because it was just something that was applicable to me. I loved crayons. So, and I liked sleeping bags. So I was always wanting to see those, as well as Sesame Street, which now has changed a lot. Um, but yeah, so thinking about those two kinds of programs, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Bob Ross, the painter, made me, especially Bob Ross, the painter, made me want to get to do this art therapy sessions on Facebook, on RFN Creations site, and I'm in page. And I've had a few people comment, and they were saying how they loved the artistry, and they loved how the paint was going, the painting was going, whether it was a shirt, whether it was just paper, I was drawing on my sketchbook or what. And the other thing is, I allow, when I'm doing this, I'm allowing others to also use their time and use their paper, their whatever they're going to do their art with, and we just sit there and do it together. I mean, I don't know about you all, but I think that is so cool because it's always, you see a lot of those people who they're doing this and brilliant stuff and abstract, and you're like, wait, what? And then you have sometimes where they have master classes, but you have to pay $25 to $30 per month. I'm like, no, it's not a thing of 25 or $30 per month. However, I do, you could whatever you could give to support my this business, um, would be very much appreciated. Um, I'm gonna have to get a actual line so that I can know a script, so I can remember what to say because I'll get tongue tied, and I'm like, I want to say this. I'll get off the camera or off YouTube or off whatever social media, and I'll be like, oh man, I forgot to say that. I forgot to say this. So I gotta definitely do that as well. But yeah, I love being able to do these things. It very much allows me to get to other people. And I've had people come up to me. I mean, one time it was like, wait, what? Oh, like one of the ladies, she was like, I've seen you on Facebook, and now I'm seeing you. I love your lives, your live streams. I listen to them, and I appreciate your encouragement and your inspiration. And it's just one of those like, oh, thank you. I mean, I appreciate you watching me. So yeah, I like being able to do that. I'm hoping that somebody will see this and that you all will be able to really come in, get to know me more, and I can get to know you all. We'll be able to have conversations just like I've seen these other YouTube page and YouTube channel owners doing on their channel. And yes, I know that they've been in it for like 10, 7, 6, 5 years. I've been it. I've been in it since, okay, so about a year, about 2022. So yeah, it's been a year. So I've got 13 followers thus far, please, when you see this, like, share, and subscribe. I gotta remember, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, please, please, please. I know it sounds like begging. I'm just trying to get you all acquainted with me. RFN Creations is my site. RFN Creations is my business. And RFN Creations is my gift. My gift of encouragement, inspiration, and pure creative art. I don't, like I said, I don't have the painting canvas, and I don't have the paints and everything with me. However, I've still been doing different drawings. I was looking over to see where my drawing was. It's too far, so I'm not going to go try to go get it because, well, I don't want to do that. But watch me. I'll probably be like, you know what? Let me go on ahead and go get it. So for those people who are still up and about and in your house, because it's raining outside. So if you are like me and you're like, I'm not, I don't feel like going outside in the rain because I just got my hair done. I really did. Um, if you all are like me, then we're going to sit in here and we are going to do some stuff together. We are going to just keep talking and just going back down memory lane. I remember one time I did that and I had a few people actually come on. I mean, they commented. Let me say it like that. They commented. They looked at the video and they commented. Um, I have not seen any movies that made me want to do any more movie reviews, but and I'm sad about that because I really thought I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to get into movie reviews and then I'll be able to do that, and all the movies are just mm, hit or miss, and mostly misses. But and I have not seen Transformers. Um don't know if I'm gonna see the Little Mermaid or the Barbie movie. But the Barbie movie reviews that I've seen, uh, some say it's good, others say it's very feminist. I'm not one to judge. I have not seen it, but the commercials and things that I've seen, I don't quite understand what they were trying to fight for or whatever. So I'll wait until it comes out and then on, like, like HBO or whatever it is, on demand, and then I'll try to see it then. As for The Little Mermaid, I'm going to see that on Disney Plus. And that's partially why I got Disney Plus, so I could be able to see the movies when they come out. Um, so yeah, until then, yeah, so that's what I'm doing on a Friday. I've got this, telling you all about my business. Please like, share, and subscribe, and go see my business page on Facebook, RFN Creations. It's got different updates. I'm going to be actually updating it more and putting a bio in about myself, a bio snippet in about myself. And you'll be able to see more of the apparel that I've got, more pictures of already done apparel. I went out of town. What was it? Last weekend, I think it was last weekend, and I did my, well, it's sort of my second vendor stand kind of um, setup, and each time it gets a little bit better, and I'm like, I've got the apparel, I've got the products, but it's just learning how to put it up and set it up more and set it up better so that other people can be able to see, you know, and that they'll be able to really look at it and be like, yes, I like this. And guess the best part about this one, this last time, was people looked at my art, they looked at the apparel, and they were like, oh, so you're like real artist. Okay, so you got like real good. Okay, yeah, that is art. That is, oh, that's a gift right there. And yeah, I came to tell you, I'm not playing. This is my business, my bread and butter. So therefore, I'm not playing. Just like people who go out to the party, they're like, psh, I am not playing. On the weekends, they're like, oh, I got my thing I'm going to do. So, that being said, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is tomorrow. So it's I think it's the 50th anniversary or 60th of the March on Washington. And I don't know if I will be able to go, but I definitely am going to be watching the events that they do, and I know it's going to make sure that downtown in Washington, on the mall and by the mall, are crowded a lot more. But I'm hoping that people who have come in town to help uh, celebrate this event, I hope that people who are doing different activities to help celebrate this event, I hope that you don't just celebrate the event, but you also get a bigger picture of what is actually going on versus what they wanted us to learn, and understand that there are things that they wanted us to learn, and there are things that we missed. It's like they wanted us to learn, we missed. They wanted us to learn, but we missed. So we got to be able to learn how to fill in the blank spots, get the chance to understand what is it that we missed, because nowadays this world is so divided. Not even just the world, what used to be the United States. I'm not sure what it is now. We still call it the United States, but leave it to the news, and everybody is divided, even in the states. So that's also, like I said, what made me bring into or go into this business, trying to help unite or trying to help counteract the division. So tomorrow, when you all are celebrating and going to and fro the events downtown on in Washington, on the mall, please remember that those events didn't just happen for like mm, they happened because it was a need. It was a need that was very huge. It was several needs, and they had to be able to pull together, unite, and handle it. Because if they didn't handle it, nobody was going to. And we all got together, we handled it, but then we somehow lost it. We somehow dropped the ball and did not pick the ball back up. We dropped the ball, we got used to some comfortable kind of not having to deal with it, and we've gotten divided and have not pulled back together in a big number. Now I know you some might say, well, we're together, like we're doing our thing. We are going out here doing this and going out here and doing that. But when we look at social media and the most of the things like that sort, we're seeing more people that are divided. more people that are in the unfortunate rabbit hole that goes all the way to can't even imagine where it goes all the way to. But we need to be able to, like the song says, come together. So that's the reason why I do this business. And also, like I said, I'm hoping that you all will be able to understand the real reason why they had the March on Washington. And I've been learning more about it as well. So I'll get back on here later on during the week and be able to continue. I don't know if I'm going to be going to the any of the events tomorrow, but whatever I go to, I'm sure we'll be talking about some of the events and some of the things that we were supposed to have learned as lessons, as experiences, as the reality, as the truth of what happened, why it happened, why it had to happen, and not the whole thing of, well, I feel that it's bad, I feel that it's there, I feel. No, it was reality, it is reality, it was what needed to start things, and we need to keep it going in the right way. So I've been on here for almost 40 minutes and I've had a great time being on here. Please, when you see this video, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. All right, so I'm going to go on ahead, and you all have a great Friday. And stay safe, have fun, and have a good time. Oh, and have a happy celebration of the March on Washington tomorrow. All right, Renata out. Bye.